Hello, everyone. How are we doing on this fine Saturday evening? I am doing quite well. Just getting things finished here a little bit. I was listening to that opening music, and I'm pretty sure that my microphone was broadcasting, which is good. I didn't say anything stupid or horrible or whatever. You know what I mean? Anywho, let's put this in. There we go. I've also got to work on the microphone over there. It definitely is picking up something. Let's test. Is it this? I gotta wait for the audio to catch up, so hold on. It's not far off, so. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so. Oh, that was the triple tap on the old desk there. So something's wrong with the grounding sound. All right. Okay, well, look at that. We learned something tonight, so hooray. Let me switch this stuff over. And finally, we are ready to go. So, yes, we are 100% sticking with Enzo tonight. We have to, again, go into the Sigma sector to finish off that arcade tuning. Hooray. So exciting. They got to stop doing this stuff, man. What is this? Crystalline catalyst and some gold? Ball tricks. Some colors? Okay, whatever. There we go. Everything's working there. But yeah, they need to figure out something a little better with these events. There was a big discussion talking about season 3 coming out, that they're going to have that area Axiom, which is going to be basically a central hub where everything that you have to go out and to go out through this areas and across the world to collect these different things, everything's going to be able to be gotten in that one section once they add it. I think over here. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, the new section. It's going to be basically a hub space. So any materials or any items or anything that you need to get, you'll be able to get in there. So it's kind of, the question is whether or not they're going to leave this behind. Hi, Farina. But the real big issue here is going to be like what I'm going through right now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the 2 Sigma sector runs because I have to, because that's what I'm, it's where you get the stuff. But I don't want to. I don't want to do it at all. I don't even want to remotely go anywhere near that place, but we have to do what we have to do. So I can understand how all of this stuff will kind of be sidelined if you can get the materials in one area, but I don't know. It's the only reason I'm going to Sigma sector. It's for the arcade tuning points. That's why we're doing it. Otherwise, I'd never go there. I got everything I need out of it. We're 31. I was just thinking whether or not I wanted to use a booster. I realized the camera kind of froze there. I need to make sure I'm moving around. But I'm going to move something here real quick. Forgot to shrink that down. I was actually messing around video settings and such, and then happened to look over and was like, it's 7 o'clock. We're supposed to hit that start button. So a little off kilter, but that'll be okay. We're locked in now, right? I was thinking on whether or not I want to just come over here and pick up that booster. Let's go see it. Once you do Sigma sector, you start getting all those little relic things. Come over here and talk to this nice lady. Yes, I do. You can get these boosters, which gives you an extra, 15%. I've never been brave enough to try it, people said that if you put all three on, they're three separate boosters, so you can put all three on. Mainly it's because I'm cheap. I mean, I have 54 of these things, but yeah, I'm cheap. I don't want to waste materials, even though this technically wouldn't be wasting them. And also, I know me. This is 3 days, this is 5 hours, and this is 1 hour. If I pop a 3-day booster, I'm going to want to use it, want to get in there. And I don't want to go in there. You know what? We're going to waste. We're science, right? Science, yeah. We're going to buy these two, and let's see if it works. Hi, bye, thank you so much. Yeah, there's a very good chance that I haven't even used the points for him. Not even once. I have 30 points in levels. I've never even been here. What an idiot. This shows you what this is to me now. This is just a task. It's a chore. We'll drop down here and pick up some health. I think we can actually... Can we get here? We can get here. We'll just go for some skill power. I don't think it really matters with it, though, but whatever. And we got one left. One extra. I'll head over to skill cost. That'll be fine. 30 points. That's what it's become. It's what it's become. It's just, I'm just doing it to do it. Because I feel like I have to. Let's take a look at the medal and see where we're at. We're still at 13 out of 19, so... Yay. I'm not trying to be negative here, guys. It's just, damn, you know. Towards the end, as it happens with any task that they give us. Once you start getting towards the end, you're just like, dude, can this end? Okay, so here's the fun experiment. Supposedly you could use them both. Let's see if that works. It does. Okay, so each one of those is 15%, so technically I'm getting a 30% bonus. And I've got so many problems. It's going to kill me to let those 5 hours burn away. It really is. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is loose. You can hear it smacking around. At least it loads quick. There's always that. All right.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is on.
What was it, last week? Was it last Saturday or Wednesday? I'm not sure which one it was. Wow. Why is Alpha so loud for me? What the hell? But yeah, we got the 50 slots in this malevolent gun here, but getting killed. I'm alive. But yeah, we put the 50 slots in, still has not given us credit, so don't know exactly what's going on there, but that was a fine ending to a weeks of effort. Not big. Metalocalypse, great show. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I was supposed to do that. It's not really a challenge, though, is it? I mean, come on. Pretty much anything you do in this game, you're going to get that stuff. But, guess I shouldn't complain. Points is points, right? Here, I'm gonna give everybody a turret.
Confirming signs of life.
It's one of 2 jobs I have here with Mr. Enzo. I miss Viessa. Oh, I miss playing Viessa. I think we're going to put her back on the list with next season. Kind of made the commitment that it was a Glay season, so I'm stuck with that character. We might pick up Viessa as our main next season. Still going to use Glay, just like we still use Yujin. We're going to use him tonight. Too slow. Let's go faster.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Turrets will be helpful, right? Not me. It's me. Yep, it's me. Whoa, lady. Oh. I'm almost dead. Dude, get off me. Why are you still alive? He's not. Are we doing this again? We'll throw a turret up again. Oh my goodness. Get her. Oh, it didn't.
Oh my.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
So, we are at 25% on our target reward. That's been it's been a hard climb. We did well with those things. And then now all of a sudden we're not. Oh, I didn't look. I should have looked. Why didn't I look? Should have looked at the end screen just to see and make sure that that 30 actually did apply. Can't really tell. I mean, we went up 2 levels. It was 31, now it's 33. We'll make sure we look at the next one, because we got to do 2. Yep. Hopefully they drop. Starting to want to yawn already, guys. Oh, Sigma Sector. Oh, yep. That always happens. You know, I think I might make that part of my routine now. Like when we're getting ready to go to bed, just throw on this game, play a couple rounds of Sigma Sector, probably sleep like a baby. They're going to get mad at me if I keep talking that bad. So what I'll be looking for is at the end, I actually want to look at the end screen and let's see the little graph there and get an idea of how much there's another Enzo. How much the
This is Hound Actual.
hi Enzo.
Reporting extreme concentrations
How much the bar goes up?
within the operation zone. All units
Go
may
faster.
proceed at your own discretion, but do
You got a
not
late bloomer coming in?
Descendants, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
No, you don't. Guess it is just the three of us. That's okay. We all get turrets, so it balances out. I'm coming, guys. I'm sorry. They were already dead. You're not. You are now, though. Nope, they're gone. Offensive, Yujin? What's up, guys? Oh my goodness. There they are.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Wow, we hit her hard. Not gonna make it. Dude, I'm getting cracked by that thing tonight. God's sakes. There we go. You know the spoils can drop there. I think. I don't know. I've been talking on my ass here. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Bye, sister. Goodbye.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Okay, let's take this arcade tuning bar. Gonna be over on the right. Looking for the yellow part to see it. You know what? The yellow part wasn't that much bigger. So, I mean, level 35, so we are definitely in need of a bunch of points. We're going to run this again. We're going to run it again because I know it's going to be 1500. So we're going to look and see. Let's try to remember this. 164. Without a booster, that would be 1664. And then if we get 30%, 10, 16, 8, 34, 408 extra. Which is some numbers that I can't do in my head like that. We'll see. Science. Yeah, science. What's Malevolent at?
This is Hound
38.
action to
So
all personnel.
I don't know how much more I want to invest in this. I know I can put some of the blank spots modules slots into it, but
Focus transfer confirmed.
I mean, honestly, I'm already this deep into it, so why the hell not, right? I didn't hit anybody. Oh, they're behind me. But the good thing about a Malevolent, sometimes it lets you know. I am starting to get kind of tired of this gun, though. If you watch the streams and the content, you see that we use it quite often. I mean, it's good, but... New me. There we go. Shoosh. Yujin. Yujin. There you go. I got you, buddy. Easy, easy. I'm not going to use that. Well, I'm going to use that to run. But we're not going to use this. I go faster when I'm holding Enduring Legacy. But we're going to be using that when we're fighting Colossi, if that happens. Oh, I'm faster than you. And now I'm alone in front of a giant horde of enemies. Hey, let's not have bullets in our gun. That's always a great plan, right? Sorry, but they ain't getting it done, you know? There they go. $164. We're remembering. Going in the wrong spot. Again, we're in the lead. Not the best place for me. Let's slow down. There we go. Yikes. This is a bad place to stand. We're playing a little more aggressive tonight. I'll explain why in just a second. I got one little experiment going on right now. Pop that again. Yeah. There's ammo there, people. It's right in the middle of the bad guys. Did not expect him to turn. Hi. Or did we not open up the second one, guys? Oh no, bad things.
Deploying arcade. I am the
Oh,
original.
he's mad at me. Yay. Oh. Hey, got away from that one. Nicely done. Yeah, we were going through the ammo, aren't we? Put some more bullets in that there gun. No, I got stuck on the rock. No, friend. That's okay, buddy. It happens. Happens to everybody. Doesn't happen to me, though, because I'm freaking awesome. If you're new to the channel, that was sarcasm.
Oh my.
Okay.
All units proceed to transport location. Great
We
work
got
out there.
plenty of time to sit here and wait. Boop. Okay, might get a better view of this. Yeah, that wasn't a heck of a lot of a bonus, was it? Oh, thank you, dog. Alright, I gotta pull out the mathematics stuff. Let's see. So we had a total gain of 1724. Which means they did not add on top of each other. That is a strict 15% bonus. So apparently that was fixed. Maybe that was somebody put that out. I didn't get that memo. Well, that's okay. We learned something. Yep, I'm gonna blow up them things. Alright, so we learned something. Some lessons in life are tough. Some cost. Some relics, I don't even care. Oh, my goodness. So, where you at, bud? Yeah, 35. So I'll probably, when I get him close to 40, we'll save it for Wednesday. And we'll start working on somebody else in the meantime once we get him one run away. So we hit like 39. We'll stop, switch over to somebody else. We still got the 6. Got to finish Keelan. Got to start Ajax. Got to start Kyle. Got to start SMO. And we got to start Jaber. Oh, let's look at something here. Show you my home screen. Pushing buttons wrong. So yeah, look here. What's the shading goes away? 1769 or 1796 was super awesome. It was like, hell yeah, that was cool. So yeah, hitting buttons. Thinking I'm in the menu, in the game. Here, I'll point on the screen. You can see it. But yeah, so almost 800 green tickets from a single kill. And I'm pretty sure 800's the top. So being 4 off, not bad. But this had happened about 35 minutes beforehand, where we got 666. Ooh, Mufasa. And yeah, so 2 lottery drops. Call it lottery drops because you get so many bonus tickets. Normally it's just 30. So that's like 22 runs right there I don't have to do. Especially getting them back to back. That was crazy. Oh, I want to show you another thing. Sorry. I'm going to dime out a player. No. It's not that one. That's a video. Oh, I saved it in a video. So, sorry. You'll have to wait for that. But yeah, we were doing Void Abyss boss fights. And somebody actually thanked me. It's blessed. No, he said thanks, Yujin. And I was working. I was working hard. I had mentioned it in the description, but we'll talk about it now. I had kind of said I just hit the fucking cord. I ordered a new controller, by the way. Stop being a baby about things. So I don't know when it'll get here. Can't be soon enough. It just shut off again. Oh my god. I don't need it. We'll wait. But yeah, like I had said, with a lot of things in this game, especially when new content comes out, that's the time to do it. Get it while the getting's good. Because you're going to see a lot of your Type A, super awesome, researched, well-built characters, players are going to be in there. So it's more likely than not that you're going to get the task done. And the longer you go into a season, the longer you go through it, those people tend to get finished. So they move on to something else. Whether it's a new task in a game or whether they load something else up or whatever. But and then what that means is people who are lagging a little bit behind, the player base keeps getting smaller and smaller as to who's doing those activities. And I've started to notice that in the early days of this fight, less than a minute. And then we kind of went to the 1 to 2 minutes. I actually had a fight. A person left, so keep that in mind. But I had a fight that actually timed out. It's kind of rough being a support character with nobody to support. So, you know, I definitely wasn't pulling my own weight. But we weren't really that close to getting it done either. So, but yeah, we're starting to see, you know what? Instead of just saying it, why don't we just show it? Yep, so here's my boy Yujin. The only change I make to this is we're going to switch this one out. I have this Enduring Legacy, which gives me the bonus in Colossi damage. There you see it listed up at the top. And then I also have bonus firearm attack versus Colossi. I can get quite a bit extra damage from this gun when fighting Colossi. I don't even actually have it really built for Colossi. There's a couple things in here I could change, but it does what it needs to. And like I said, I'm support. I'm keeping the team alive, keeping things going. Not so much being the damage dealer. And I actually kind of prefer that role because we like helping people. This thing is garbage. And the sad thing is it going to make it up? Nope, not going to make it up on the desk. The sad thing is I normally wouldn't care, but kind of need it tonight, especially if we're going to jump into parties or potentially talk to people. Right, as long as I stay right here, we should be all right. Yeah. Anyway, let's go in. Like I said, these fights have been usually under a minute. They've been steadily getting longer, and I've also seen load times take more. 40 seconds, that's actually pretty good. I was up in the 60-70 range last night. It only took 8 seconds, so just make me a liar, make me stupid. What do I know? I don't even know why I bother talking. Let's see who we got here. I'm also seeing a lot less Blair action. Well, there's 2 of them in here. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. 2 Blairs and Nesimo, so at least we're all fire-based, except for me, of course, because got to be the odd man out. I'm not part of the cool kids club, but I do play well with others, so. Come on. That's right, target me, honey. Saw that twist, saw that teleport coming in. Alright, let's get everybody back in action. Of course that... Oh no! Are you gonna die right away? You might, right? Nope, you did good. Back up. Oh, that's right, sister hit me. So you've noticed that. Look at this. We're already a minute into this fight. We barely scratched the surface there. Are there more of them? Nope. I was in the middle of a reload. Ooh, you tried. Okay, standard Yujin form. Wait for her to stick her hand up. We hit that, and hopefully that's enough to get everybody out. It is not. We got 2 people dead. I got you. And I will get you in just a second. Yeah, we'll go in now. We can take the beating. Cool. Woo! We're getting hurt. If you watch some of my earlier... Whoa. Oh, nope. Thought she was coming at me. If you watch some of the earlier fights, you notice they were quick. Serena's and Blair's get in there, tear this thing up. I mean, we are at least cycling through. Keep them up. I got no more bullets. That's right, sister, aim at me. Everybody's doing okay. 7.5 minutes at this stage will get her. Pretty easy. So, bullets, dude. You need to be in the gun. There she goes. But, like I said, you know, we used to be getting under a minute. Under a minute, and I'd be lucky if I could do 40 million in damage. Oh, we got 30. I can't complain. So 2.5, and we're right about the same amount. But yeah. What's up, guys? Forgot to be friendly. GG's. Not gonna say it back. Go in one more time. That was a short load time as well. It's a pretty standard team. A Blair, Serena, and a Balby. Love Balby. See my little button. But she can be annoying in this fight, especially if she's doing the bubble. I know what I'm aiming at. Himbo little minx, isn't she? Well, at least I'm the only one that's really hurt. I'm really hurt. It's not what I meant when I said it, but it's what it became, huh? Alright, we haven't broken anything. Get everybody health. There we go. Now we got parts breaking. Well, when this gun has bullets in it, we are getting, you know, some 500k fights, damage per bullet, which is pretty darn good, especially for a support character. I know she's got, oh, there's the bubbles. I know she's got like 1.5 million, or billion, but still. In order to do that, nice jump, lady. We gotta get close, though. Yeah, pulling fours now. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. That was garbage. There's the bubbles. Everybody's fine. That is not good. Don't stick your gun up. Don't stick your gun up in the air. I can't help you guys. Balby didn't make it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you in the fog? You gotta crawl. You gotta crawl to me. Oh, barely got you. Let's get out of here, bud. The fog is bad things. The fog is kind of like out of the playfield, you know what I mean? There's some much needed ammo. Get the team back. Let's start finally doing some damage. Man, we had a whole section there. We didn't do crap. We're doing it now, though. Oh, she's doing her frost, guys. Hey. This one should still be up. Gotcha. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop this time, buddy. I respect the grapple. Hell yeah. Can't get in that chest shot. Come on. Alright, we'll go to this one. Yeah. Only pulling twos. 2 and 3. I hadn't looked at the team in a while, so thankfully everybody was healthy. No, that was just, I'm sorry. That was just our first little angry stage. There we go. Now we got bullets. It's getting close to a second one, though. Stay with us, Valve. Oh, yep, there she goes. Gun going up. Now we'll hit it. That should make everybody out. Everybody should get out. Oh, you didn't. Oh my gosh, no one did. You know what? They were trying to, stick in there. Dude. Ow. I can't get you. Okay, there we go. Now we can get you. You didn't have to die, though, bud. Come on. He probably thinks I just was like, screw him and abandon him. That is not the case. Come on, keep aiming at me. There you go. That was not the case. It was just I couldn't get you between the little icy things on the ground and the hummingbirds there. I'll take it. Let's take a look. Actually see the... Yeah, so like I said, I'm normally in like the 30 to 40 million damage. That was almost 100. And it took 5 minutes. Nobody said a word. Bastards! But, yeah, we're seeing a shift. There's a sea change definitely going on. So, hopefully if you were trying to farm those tickets, you got it when the getting was good. Because it's going to get rougher from here on out. I'll still be in there. Even when I get all the tasks completed. I'll still go in there. Especially if somebody asks for help. Hey, bunny. But we shall see. So, like I said in the title, in the thumbnail, we're looking to help the community out. So, once again, we're going to go to the 3 areas that you can do that in. You got here with Mr. Eckert with the support requests, which never really worked. There was a good point. There was a good time when it did. And this wasn't really that bad. I just think that they needed to promote it a little more. Most of the times when I did this, it was players still going through the campaign. We're having a little bit of a tough time. You can go in and help them out with one mission. Off you go. I don't think people knew to do it. So it wasn't necessarily the most used thing. I started doing them when the battle pass requirement needed them. So I would go out and I didn't need help with the mission, but I would just get people to come join mine. And I usually would coordinate with whatever the good farming missions that week for reactors was. So people were helping me and I was kind of helping them. They didn't even know it. But this works. But the question is, how useful is it? Like I said, it was mostly new players. So once you get to hard mode, you can pretty much handle anything, even by yourself. And these missions, they aren't full of enough enemies, and the enemies aren't doing enough damage to really warrant the necessity for team play, which has been a critical fault in this game since I've started playing it. Most of the stuff to do is just do it yourself. Things are easier when you do it yourself, and you don't have to put up with any silliness or such. But yeah, support request was a good system. I just don't think they put it out there. They needed to maybe stick that in the menu, like not just, you know, here when you're out doing a mission. And you know what? It's worth showing you. So let's just say, tell you what, we're gonna switch. Okay, so let's go to my most favoritist place. Sarcasm noted. Oh yeah, I was helping somebody, that's why I'm on normal. So we're gonna go to hard, apply that, and we're gonna go here. Okay. Well, I wanted to do that mission, but somebody's already doing it. And since he's bunny, I'm pretty sure he's going to disappear right now and pop up over here. Oop. Man, I am off the mark tonight. No more predictions, because I am garbage at it. Let's kill these guys, because I know they're not going to leave us alone. Okay, so doing this mission, the reason you want to do this one is, I don't think it shows it in here. But it'll show it over here. If you're trying to make crystalline catalysts, the advanced neural circuits will drop here, and quite a few of them. That's why I have 138 out of 18, and that's why I'm usually not in the need of that. But if I do need them, this is where I go. We'll hit the right button eventually. Over in the observatory, White Knight Gulch, the mission here is Order's Veil. It's a standard barrier deactivation, so it's not that difficult. A good character with AoE, Inez, Bunny, Freyna, any one of them can do it, but honestly, any character can do this. Maybe not Jaber. But what we're going to do here, I'm just going to show you what we're talking about. Okay, so I start the mission just like normal, but before I go up there, if I hit this, if I hit and hold my button here, you get this support request. And it says, send a support request to a random player in the same battlefield. The request is also available via Eckert and Albion, which means anybody that's on this map, like whoever's here, I can't target them because they're on that thing, but that person's going to see that I am asking for help. And he has the option to come zooping over here. This person here, too, the same thing. I got to do it quick. There. So we sent a support request, right? And you'll see it's going to have a timer here. And if that timer expires and nobody joins, then nobody joined. But we'll see if someone comes in. This person I don't believe is going to get credit for it because he jumped in before I hit that. But yeah, that's how you do a support request. And that's how you get friends. So, do I need assistance with this mission? No, I do not, but I'm going to get somebody to come in and do this because they'll probably get advanced neural circuits, which is definitely something they need. And if they were trying to finish a task that had support requests on it, which they don't have anymore, so if they're not, there you go. So, Kyle, whoever that was. I don't know if that was the guy that was over there or not. It is not. So that is a random player. He was probably in Albion, saw the message. Now he's coming over here to help. I'll show you the issue that you have with this, which honestly this is an issue that you probably should have, if that makes sense. But we're going to finish this one off here real quick. Probably be better to switch this bunny to the triple lightning strike instead of the blast circle. Ran my mouth about neural circuits. I probably won't get any now. There's the boss. He's dead. Oh, I did get some. Alright, so now the person who just joined me is still here. It's Yujin. Hey, what's up? We shall salute him. Thank you, sir. But now he's out of my party. So if I were to go back to Albion, he's gone. So the support requests were a one-shot thing. It got it done, and there were several people that I met through playing the game. Through playing the game by doing that needed help with other things and kind of help guide people along. So it did serve a purpose, but I just don't think they promoted it enough, and the marketing, I guess, could have been better. It works. Could work better. So the next thing they came up with, now also I should mention this. I'm going to mention it last. The next thing they came up with was this, the party find or recruit party find system. I'm not real happy with this, mainly because I very rarely see anything in here. This person's doing what? High risk, stages fun, and 400. So this is, obviously we see the MR29. This is a pretty high level character, somebody who's gone through things. These guys, they're just looking for somebody to get this massive, the high ranking stuff done, and that's fine. That's fine. But that's what this isn't so much of a cooperative thing as it's just let's go speed run something. I have used this a few times. I've responded to people's, never done it myself, but I click this button and it never changes. I don't know if that's because there's nobody else looking or is there something else happen. I've had 3 things here. I've had no things here. I've had 1, 2. I've tried everything, and it's just what's the point? The only thing I haven't tried is this. I don't know if quick joining is going to just jump me into him. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how it works, that aspect of it. But the rest of it, nah. So this was a good try, but I think this was a solid miss. Maybe it's exactly what they wanted when they made it. So I can't speak for the devs, but in what I was hoping for, we missed the mark. What would I like to see? I would like to see less restriction. I think that the party, because I get somewhat limited by what I select as the things I want to do. I'm in there looking to help people. I don't care what I'm doing. So don't cut it down by what I'm saying. It's whatever the person looking for help would need, or looking to form the party. That's really what we should be focused on, not constricting things. I think they gave enough options. Like it has the Void Purge stages 1 through 27 and then 27 plus. So I like that they kind of broke it up so that you know, like, a person who's just starting to do void erosion versus somebody who's looking for doing the higher levels ones. That's kind of nice. In fact, let's go in there. Sitting here talking about it, I could actually be showing you. So under the My Tag section, what you do is you come in here, recruiting conditions. You can select specific people. So I could actually go in there and say, you know what, I don't want to play with somebody who's doing a NES. So I leave her blank. Oh, I can only do 4. So yeah. Or all, I guess. You can do everybody or you can limit it down to 4. That is actually kind of a nice situation. It is exclusionary, which kind of sucks. But let's say I'm doing Void Erosion Purge. I can go in here and I can select characters I know that are going to excel in that. I mean, everybody can do it. Don't get me wrong. Well, Jaber can't. But everybody can do it. But there are some characters that are going to do it quicker and faster. And at this point in my life, I've done it so many times. I'm not looking for the experience. I'm just looking for that end screen. So to be able to select certain Descendants to go faster is great. So not bad. For the mastery rank level, this is, I understand it, but honestly, once you hit 20, there's no difference. There's no point. All that shows anybody who's beyond 20 is, I shouldn't say that. Anybody beyond 25 has issues. Keep in mind, I'm at 29. By issues, I mean you're just trying to, you're doing everything. You're a completionist. You're retentive on that. Anything 20 to 25, even honestly 16 or higher. 20 is the mark because that's where you get the last usable bonuses as far as equipment slots and stuff. After that, it's just, there's no reward for it. So I can understand why people won't push past that 20. But the mastery rank is nothing. It's a measure of experience, not a measure of skill. So if you're doing some high level activities, they're already locked to where you probably have to, I believe, 18. So what's the point of this? Unless you're just excluding people that you don't want to play with because they're, in your mind, bad players. I don't know how else to put it without being a douchebag. But yeah, so that's what that is. Now, the tag section. I don't want to say it because I'd hate for him to change it, but there's just so many options here. But that is kind of nice because the more options you have, the more, like I could put in here that Enzo, so I'm trying to get Enzo. The people will understand it. The issue here is I shouldn't be, you don't restrict me as a person looking to help somebody or join a party. You restrict the party maker. I mentioned that earlier, but you get it. But yeah, like the weapon research. I like the fact that they broke this down into certain things, Purge stages 27, 21 to 26. Void Erosion Purge in general, 1 to 20. That's good because it gives you an idea of what you're expecting to do. I just wish it wasn't restrictive on the search end. I gotta get better sleep, guys. So, let's see. I've only got Void Erosion Battleheart here. So we come in here, and that person has none of those things selected. So why does it matter that I do? And again, it's the same person. So this isn't working at all. And I don't know what to say. I was really looking forward to that. I thought that was going to make my job and what I like doing easier. And it's just not helping me at all. And in fact, that was just a waste of time. I switched to Glay. So she's not, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, I'm so sorry. we're going to switch to Serena because she will be the most popular person for many of those activities. And let's see if Serena opens up any party options for me. Cool. Yeah, so no, it doesn't have any effect. So this is, I love how in depth it is. I wish it didn't give a crap what I was looking for. Just let me see what other people were looking for. And again, I'm not sure if they're just not talking about it, if they're the marketing. They did talk about it in the updates, but it's going to take something way better and way stronger to break this community out of the I'll just do it myself mentality. It's just been so ingrained over the past year that people aren't looking. And a lot of times what I'll see, and what I'm experiencing myself too, is people are bored. They're bored. They want to play the game, but they've got nothing to do. They've accomplished everything they care about. So you'll see, occasionally people will be like, hey, anybody need help? Well, that party system should be doing that work, not us. Or at least not us alone. The party system should be enhancing that and helping it out, making it easier. I'm babbling. Trying not to be angry. I'm not really angry, but sassy, maybe. So, what's the best method still? This. Go into the recruit section. Because people who are playing and need help can pop in here. I've seen all sorts of things where people say, hey, I'm looking for a team for Void Erosion Purge 30. I'm looking for Void Burn Challenge. It's terrible because if you're watching this, I'm probably making you yawn. We're just sitting here back and forth like an idiot. It's like 8 o'clock and I'm yawning. I got a lot of stuff done today, so I had a pretty productive day. So we can talk about that later. Another thing about recruitment is normal chat is going to be the area you're in. So I'm going to see all the same things from the people that are here in this instance with me. Recruit is game-wide. People that aren't in my Albion will be here. Normal can do that too, but most of the people you see in the normal chat, and I'll show you. Oh, you know what? Before I say that. So we got Machine Brother and LaVale. So if I cancel out of this, I should see them in this tower. There's LaVale. And there's Machine Brother. So normal is showing me the people that are in this instance. If I go to another map and there's people out there, then that's where normal chat would show up. So instance related. But recruit could be anywhere. And there's been so many times, where people will ask for help, put up a thing in there, hey, can somebody help me do this? And when I go there, it takes me to a totally different tower because all the people that I was staring at for a second ago, they're all different. I just said I wasn't going to do this anymore. But anyway, I pace forward and salute, so yeah. This also keeps a running tally. And while normal will change where I go, the recruit will stay the same. So since we've been playing, and we've been almost an hour, let's see how much talk has shown up in this. Cool. So the only thing we have is somebody being stupid. So, like I said, normal just doesn't span so far. You'll see all my messages in. I want to get Ultimate Freyna and Sharon. Ultimate Freyna and Serena. And this person is already offline, or they're hiding. It's another problem with that is, just for security purposes, and I don't blame people that they don't put their information out and they kind of restrict it. But if I click on their name, can I see? Does this give me? So see here, Judgment Free Zone. She's level 7, which means she's working her way through the campaign. She's got herself some blue items in the 30s. Let's say I responded to that. She is looking. I say she because it's Freyna. That's it. I don't know anything else. I think I said Empress too, but Ultimate Freyna and Serena. So here's a problem. You're level 7. You're still working your way through the campaign. You should be. You might be able to get it, depending on what you do. 7, I think, is a little low, so I'm not sure if she finished the campaign. Maybe she just did. But I know, I get on with it. I'll do, I will, promise. So, already looking for ultimate versions. That's funsies. I tell you what. Oh, good. One of the problems I have with this and helping people is I have to let them know that I'm actually on stream, because I don't want to just pop them up there. Sometimes people don't like that, and I get it. I choose to broadcast; they don't. So, but let's see. Let's see if we get a response. We'll get chatty. Okay, so we just sent a message. Player is offline. So what do we do? Do we just sit here? There's nothing in normal. There's nothing in recruit. There is nothing in the party system. And there's nothing on the board. Hey, that finally went away. Now, I also wonder if it'd be worth it for me to create my own party, sit here and say, Void Intercept Battle Hard. Hopefully people would see that, 29 Ultimate Clay, they would understand that I'm trying to help other people, not necessarily needing to help myself, but by me creating a party, the only other option left to us, and I've got it covered with me, hi, I'm saving you, is World Chat. Don't ever go here. That's my advice to you. I'm there now. Don't ever go there. You are not ready for what you're about to see. There might be some cool stuff, like some people, hey, can somebody... all right. So I've already got 3 things that I would consider inappropriate. Does not take long. Hey, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. So, yeah, the methods to help people is just, oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta get out of World Chat, folks. Holy crap. It's something else, Something else. Yeah, there's terrible things being said. So, another option that we have is we will put up Just a general post here. Anyone need help? With anything. So we'll put this out there and we'll see if we get a response. The problem with this also is I offered to help, so I got to help. I do get a little picky and choosy. Where I don't want to do that. Oh, that's an activity I'm not having fun with. So I, would just blow past it. But now I said, hey, does anybody need help with anything? Kind of be stupid if somebody was like, yeah, I need help with this. I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. It would be terrible. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. I'm doing okay. We're trying to help people who don't need help, I guess. Or they don't know they need help. What are we doing here? Oh, so he's petting their pillow. So, while we're waiting for that, that is one good thing. By putting that up in the, in the recruitment channel, we can now go back to what we were doing before, which is this stuff. While we wait, because any response anybody puts up there, it'll stick around. It's not like the normal chat, which is potentially disappearing. When you first load in, you're on normal chat. You have to actively set yourself over to recruit. So some people may not know or may not, they may not know to look there. We'll have to see. But we popped that up there. I'm not putting it in world chat. And we'll see what we get. But right now we're helping these people if they need it or not. 3 fire characters should go well. Get right up on her. Hi, miss. Goodbye. Hey, we did not switch our gun. Could already tell by the damage numbers. It'll be alright, though. We'll still... Ah, we got people really hurt. There we go. Yeah, we need to just switch that gun. We can reload now. Telegraph the hell out of that, honey. There's that one. Uh-oh. Alright. Just watching for the gun to go up. We got 78 bullets, so can't be doing too much here. She's gonna do it now? Yep. Alright. Everybody should be able to get out with that. And they did. Serena getting pounded on now. Yep. There you go. For teamwork. We gotta go, though. We gotta go. We gotta go. You gotta go. There you go. Wasn't really looking, so did not see that one telegraphed. There we are. We're done. No one and 30. Oh, my stream popped up, LBG. Kick ass, man. How you doing? I saw your Glay video. That was pretty cool. What are you trying to farm? Or do you need to farm? I'm trying to... Oh, I didn't even remember I said restart. Good God. I'm just discussing how terrible the co-op stuff is. Or the terrible experience I'm personally having with it. I'll have a chance to switch to that. There we go. Alright guys, medical core in-house. So we got a bunny in here. Let's see how she's built. I got nothing against Bunny. You saw me using her earlier. But she can be a little frail. Thought she was coming at me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Also, as a Yujin, I get to get some of the insight on people. I can tell what kind of build they have depending on how effective I am on them. Like if I do the sticking the arm up, yep. There you go, everybody. You should be able to get out, right? Yeah. So if I throw that duty and sacrifice, the big healing thing, I have no respect for this woman. That's why I don't care. She almost killed me. Put it all back. So, but yeah, seeing how effective it is when I fire it, whether somebody gets like all their health instantly or if there's a build up, I can tell kind of what. 400s for core updates. Might be able to see if I don't get any. Oh, friends, no. Let's go back. You know, I gotta say, I said I wanted to see how that bunny was built. She's doing good. Look at her. She is hanging in there. I think the Blairs have needed health more than she has. So, kudos to you, girl. From specifically an engineering level, a well-built bunny this is awesome. So, real quick, normal, get off of you. Normal, GG's. I don't even see how many I got. Probably 30. If it's 30, I'll be fine with it. Yes, 30. I am low on sub, so when it runs up 400s. I mean, technically, I'm fulfilling my destiny here because we said we were trying to help somebody, and somebody needs some help. I don't really need help, but in my world, I'm going to say they did. It's up to you, LB. We'll give this all one more shot. Going the wrong damn way. Work. Work. Pulled on the cord. I do have a backup controller, but it's got some stick drift, so the last thing I need is something making my aim any worse. Really low, aren't I? Get a little closer here. I don't think. Tell you what, I'm gonna hit the be right back button. Low budget. I don't think I have you on a list, so we will have to do that. But I'll put this up here for a bit. We'll be back shortly. Okay, back quick. Hey, low budget. I put my ID up there in the chat. I don't know if you knew it or not. But yep, we can run some 400s. That will be just fine. I need actually. I never have red tickets, so.
Officer, give this Descendant the goods.
Yeah, see, never have any. Need to get at least 60. Two of these. Two of these, yeah, so I actually need red tickets. So look at me. I guess a paint here. I like to have 3. I don't need any of this stuff. Oh, I want to get one of these, though. Hell, I need to run 400s. Look at that. Oh, we doing good broadcasting? No, we're still a little low. I think I need to sit. Oh, we need to turn this a little bit that way. There we go. Now we're nice and loud. Oh, can I be intrusive and just join right away? It says 1. You could be in charge if you want. I don't. If I send that party invitation, it's going to want you over here. Guess I should empty this. Get that before we do that. Received attached items in the mail. Wonder why it says 1. I'm going to click on you. It says 29. It's hilarious. Oh, you're in Albion. I will do that. It's my show. Kind of having a, I don't know if you've seen the movie, I kind of have a Tropic Thunder moment with like Ben Stiller with the whole, my stream popped up on his other monitor. It's like, my stream popped up on somebody's channel. Are you on, can you hear me? I don't think you're in here yet. That's okay though. There you are. What's going on, man? Are you on comms or we don't have to be, but yeah, I don't think it'll matter on a 400. I don't think we'll be doing too much void erosion purge tonight. Do you care which one we do, whether we go Fortress or Steriland? I know, I'm honored. Thank you so much. Are you just looking for mats, or do you need material specifically. I don't know if you're also farming sets. What are we looking at? It's a venom essence. And some hunter. Hunter's a good one. You good with quarantine zone then? Grab a drink while we're waiting. And he's fine. All right, we're doing quarantine zone then. If we get dealer's choice will be this, simply because I haven't gotten a super awesome set of these things yet. So we'll run it. If it's taking a whole long time, then toxic powers up, but I'm not toxic. But I think you, yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't check. I didn't know if you wanted to do public or if it was just us. Tell you what, we'll cancel that. Oh, he's cracking under pressure. There we go. So we shall do public. Ooh. Public or private. Most likely that's spelled wrong because my arms are sticking out real crazy. I'll tell you what, why don't we actually try to type that on the... Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I heard it click. Annie. All right. We shall go make... We should go make new friends then. To the quarantine zone. Under 400. And we'll be judgmental as hell. Yeah, I've been going off on just the lack of co-op ability. And I kind of understand why it's not necessarily necessary. It's stupid to say that. It's not necessary for a lot of these missions and a lot of these things that you would need to have a dedicated group. But you know what? Gaming is fun. And I've had the most amount of fun gaming with friends versus just sitting here by myself doing nothing. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to do stuff by yourself. Like when you have a ridiculous amount of materials that you need to farm or, you know, whatever you're doing. If you're just doing something silly, it's... Oh, she's going to have a grenade. She's going to have a rocket launcher. Good God. Now I'm fast. Yeah, there are a lot of things that I specifically do to my... do with just me. I'm not going to... I was late to that party. I'm not going to drag people around. Hey, you want to come with me and get 1,000 of these things? That's garbage, you know. Oh, Innes is so fast. It's all right. I'll pay off in the boss room. And right there with that one guy. So, yeah. Only 3 of us. It's odd. Keelan ain't wasting time, is he? Oh, we got it. Definitely get slowed down when I'm in the psycho mode there. Now I'm good to have around. It's a little tough getting them both in there. Never been double frozen. All right, back to it. Doesn't take too long. So precision ion accelerators. How many of them does I have? They're not over here. Well, I don't know how many we have. The best way to speed up a timer is to try to look at something. If I wasn't trying to look at that, we just sat there for 20 minutes.
Shall we race?
Hey, we got a full team. Could probably switch Malevolent out for rocket launcher so we can get a little more combat effectiveness. What's up, buddy? There, I shot bullets. There's so much happening. Oh. Nope, a little too soon on the gunfire there. Oh, no, praise me. Dude, there was no way that hit. Den of Evil. Oh, didn't even know how to do a Den of Evil. That was quick. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The load. I mean, the mission was quick too, but the load especially. Need to sit up straighter. I get yelled at. Yeah, we just lost the comms, but you know what? That'll be okay. Hey, we remembered this time. Man, I hope we put expedite shipping on the on that thing. I can hear this clicking too. It's a shame because I bought a new cable because I thought that's what the issue was, but it was not. Hey, fellas. Sadly, I cannot stop to reestablish the communications because if I do that, we're going to get teleported. Oh. I understand why they made the change for Glay where other people can now make the orbs for me. They don't all have to come from me. I understand why they did that. Because, you know, you get into, like here I'm with Inez, Valby, and Lepic. The worst thing for me ever would be to be in the same match with 3 Inezes because I'll probably never be able to kill anything. They're just going to tear everything up. Sometimes, you know, even a Freyna will do it before the bad guys even spawn. They'll be dead. So none of the orbs are ever there. I don't use the module that makes the cool death explosions from those orbs. But if I did, you know, it was questionable. But I think they may want to calm that down a little bit. As a, you know, from a perspective of a person that would make great use of it, they probably should tone it down a little bit because, man, the orbs are everywhere. And if I use that module where, if I use that module where I can make the explosions with them, that's all it would be, you know, just nonstop. Yeah, it's not in there. Let's get that going first. An immediate teleport into. Holy cow. Yeah, 400s are the place to be tonight, aren't they? You know, it's creepy playing that in utter silence because that's what happens when that goes. But it's a good reminder as a streamer that I should avoid moments of dead silence. So see, we learned something tonight. Cool. On fire? What the hell? I'm stuck in a box. Oh my gosh, I had 2 grenades stuck on my head. Holy cow, you see all of them? Those little red orbs? Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. I'm faster than a water slide, Valby. I did not know that. I knew he was back there. I knew it. Sneaky little monkey. Hey. Now I can be useful. Oh my gosh. And now I can screw it up. Yeah, those things ain't lasting long, are they? Did it again. We'll leave it silent. We'll figure it out, right? Gotta make sure this isn't making any noise, though. Yeah. It still shows up in the game feed, if I'm not mistaken. So while we're running, let's make sure of that. Oh, it appears as though it doesn't, so we have moments of silence right now. That's no bueno. I know, Roach. I know, they left me behind. It's my fault. We'll catch up, though. So, fun and exciting news. We'll talk while we're trying to get caught back up here. As you can tell, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. So, yeah, super Lord of the Rings fan. But I'm also a fan of Dune. Some of the books were hard to get through. But the world, lagging. The 1984 version of the movie, Kyle MacLachlan, was okay. I mean, yeah. The new movies they had were really good. Really enjoyed them. So when I heard and found out about Dune Awakening, I was super excited. That was cool. And that was released on the 10th, I believe it was. So we have officially begun our return to PC gaming. I was talking with my son earlier. The last time I played a game on PC was like Star Wars Battlefront and the Mech Warrior series. So it's not today. Not getting frozen again, damn it. But yeah, so it's been a long time, dude. We're talking 10, 15 years ago since I was really on a PC playing game. Like, you know, I've done like Age of Empires and stuff and silly things and blah, blah, blah. But like to actually like an online driven live service game. So we downloaded that, fired up Steam, got ourselves paid for it. And holy cow, am I ever trash. It's important that your self-view is accurate. I am trash. I am like golden colored trash bag trash. But it's just a lack of affinity. I got to get used to the menus and the controls. And, you know, for years now it's been thumb driven. So, it's going to take a little bit to get used to. But we'll get back on that horse. So far, it's stunning. Really an awesome looking game. Yep, Luna came through, killed them all. Now I'm super slow. But visually, it's just pretty good. So really looking forward to that. And we may actually start having some content nights where we're streaming that. Still enjoy this game. Still like playing this game. Still have lots to do. Not lots. We still got a good amount of stuff to do. And so that'll still be the Wednesdays and Saturdays. That guy was dead. But yeah, so looking forward to that. Back to PC gaming. Who would have thought? Man, this room is stressing the connection. Who did we miss? Nobody. Yeah, it's just the controls. It's the, you know, not used to... I mean, I'm moving around, I'm doing stuff, so I'm not having problems there. But, gonna take a little while. I really like the fact that that game... I'm sorry. I really like the fact that that game kind of limits your access to certain things while you're going through kind of the learning campaign, which is good because, you know, if TFT is one thing, it is definitely overwhelming. And God bless new players. They're walking in with all of this craziness. Wow. You're going to have to speak up, low budget, if you need to go to Albion or anything. I'm just going to keep cycling it for a while. I've got probably about a half hour or so left before I'm jumping off. So I just caught that message you sent. Yeah, we're getting some serious clear times here. I can't believe how quick the matchmaking is. I don't run 400s this much. Usually I just do one or two and I roll. Probably could get a better character to run this with you guys, but well, that guy's planning ahead, huh? Yeah, like I said, man, I'm with this, shoo. I mean, this is a material grab. Oh, you can't hear me in the game? Really? Might be a little too low. Did I move away? Is that better? Am I sitting side saddle? Screwing everything up? Or you can't hear me? I am muted. At least game chat I'm muted. Whoa. Mr. Panic Apple just running in. There we go. Also, not gonna lie, all the fun stuff that I talk about as far as you know, straight arrow and playing the right way. Most of the time when I do 400s, I go in there, I'll do it by myself. Again, to make it that way. But I'll do it by myself, and then I will kill one of these end guys, and then I'll let the other one kill me. And I'll just burn that 8 life counter down. So basically, you know, I'll come out of one run. It takes a little longer, obviously, but I'll come out of one run with... Is that the real world? Couldn't even get my psychosis on. It's ridiculous. Sure, everybody will come through here real quick, but that's okay. Kind of thought about it when I threw it. I was like, probably not going to need to do this, but hey, we'll see. Let me take it off of mute. I don't know. Maybe you can hear me now. I don't know if I have this set for squad or party. Ah. Why am I getting frozen every... It's just for the speed. He did it again. Ooh. Surprised he didn't freeze me anyway. $189. We're doing good. Yikes. Sharon with a knockdown there. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Good going. unnecessary, but I need to feel useful. Only problem is it does definitely slow me down. Yeah, look at them all, dude. I mean, I realize everything's dead, so it's really not going to help me. I mean, what am I going to kill with those when I make them explode? But still, I think they should just kind of dial that back just a tad, you know, just a little. Yep, good aim. Unfortunately, there was a pillar between us. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Frozen, of course. You know, I noticed there, I just got that supply moisture module for Babby. And in the early days, man, that was quite a chore. I had to work my little butt off to get that thing to finally drop. That was one of them. That and a Viesa piece were the worst for me. But that was in the days before targeting rewards and advanced shape stabilizers. So some people kind of get a little angry about that. Like, you know, oh, it's too easy now. It wasn't that it was hard or easy. Because technically all you had to do was just go do a simple little mission. So honestly, it was easy anyway. It was just annoying, dude. It was just irritating, man, to run that. 48 times I had to kill Executioner or Pyromaniac. I'm not sure because it's been a long time and they look the damn same, because they are. But man, 48 times I killed that guy before I finally got the alt Viesa piece to drop. It was just infuriating. So if they take action that spares the anger and sorrow that I had to go through in those moments, if I could spare 70 runs, oh my gosh, dude. Here I am complaining about like 50. Oh, yeah, those are not fond memories. And no, I shot. I didn't earn it any more than anybody else. I mean, I guess you do have to respect the dedication to just keep going just for a character that you honestly probably have not seen me use really on stream. So it tells you. I was just talking earlier, though. We are definitely gonna get her back. I'm gonna get back up to the plate. Come on, friend. There you go. You know, that's a shame. I was so concerned. I didn't want to get frozen again, man. Got a little stumbly there. Low budget. Have you gotten, because you can get the spoils for the mutant cells in these, right? Yeah, you can get them from the boss kills. I don't know that I've gotten one. Again, I don't run 400s that much, but... I made the horrible mistake of talking about how great a time I was having versus everybody else there, because I logged in one day, like you've seen me do the 2 runs and roll out, and on my second run I got one. I was like, that's awesome, haha, look at me. Yep, they heard me. They heard me, so they turned that dial up. We are quite a long time since I've seen one of those. Let's put 3 bullets in our gun. Right? So it'd definitely be nice to see one of those drop, but if it doesn't, so be it. Still got a few characters I gotta go through. So we'll be in Sigma Sector yawning our way through like I always do. Actually, I want to yawn now just thinking about it. Man, it really slows the enemy down too. We're going to be full up on modules here pretty soon too. Be careful. Actually, I don't. It doesn't matter. I can't pick them up. Oh, you almost didn't make it. Oh, dude, I have 6. Enzo's close, so I got 5 plus a little. Keelan is the only one I've started. Sorry, step back there for a second. Could not trust. Nicely done, dude. Holy cow, that was a beautiful thing to see. What's your name? Lone Taco. That was epic, dude. I don't know if you caught it, but he took out every single one of those balls with his stash. That was... Well, Jaber doesn't count. Nobody's going to do Jaber. I'm going to do Jaber. I'm not going to save him for last. I don't know. I am definitely down to just not being mean, but personally for me, B-string characters. Like, I really don't play Kyle or SMO. So... Oh my. Oh, I did not want to hit that because these guys are all going to die real quick and then it'll be super slow. Oh, we're a little useful here. And it wore off, thank God. I would suggest in one of their dev forums or the Q&As that Glay could shut off the infinite bullet thing, but that would be too good. I don't want to be that good. Give me that movement penalty. Actually, I'm so glad she's flown under the radar for so long. I mean, you know, here, like mobbing, she's not the best. She can do it. What's that? When my closed eyes are open. She starts seeing Glay everywhere, then my first thought is, oh no, stop it, folks, they're going to nerf her. We can't have that. Probably not worth. Well, it might be. We'll throw it. Why not? We're right here at the end. Yeah, everything's dead. Well, not everything. That one guy was still alive, but... Tell you what, fast runs like this, man, my poor dog. I'm just here to cut through bosses. I mean, everybody else is doing it too. I'm not trying to be fancy, but... Can't even remotely see that. Are they going to take away her movement penalty? No! Oh my gosh, if they do that, I'll never stop using her. I did see that the devs were talking about, with this updates coming soon, how they're going to try to reestablish Bunny as the speedster. Because everyone, you know, between weapon cores and everything else, everybody's gotten so much faster. Bunny, you know, I could actually have characters that can outrun Bunny. You throw a Peacemaker with the double cores, 20% on speed. Bye. But it will be good to see Bunny retake the crown as far as movement speed goes. I mean, that's what she's all about. Yeah, this we're actually killing guys here in this room. That's what happens when you get here at a decent time, right? I'm about to put on something that's got the antifreeze solution. I'm so tired of getting frozen. No bullets. I'm just gonna run around with an empty gun. It'll be fine. I mean, it's Glay. It's never really empty, but you get the idea. Pup's keeping up, though. So, low budget, you doing just, is there no cap on how many materials? You're just trying to get as much as you can? Gotta remember to do that. Gotta go crazy every time. Now, I just wondered if there was a set amount you were looking for, or just as many as you can get. Got a little bit of time for this, right? I don't even know how many of them things I have. Are you doing any of the 50 slots on a weapon and 60 on a Descendant? Personally, I like, I fancy myself a completionist, and I do love a challenge, but that is, I did it on one. I did Malevolent. I thought, you know what, let's at least get one. I have not tried it on a character. And they did say they realized it was quite a feat, so they were going to make an adjustment to it, but they haven't done it yet. I've got 50 slots actually on my Malevolent now, but it didn't give me credit for it, so. I'm feeling a certain way about it. I mean, I did it, so at least, laugh at me about that. So I can walk around with that 1 out of 20 or whatever it is. Will not be doing another one. I'll still be putting... Is there a guy alive? Oh, there's a guy all the way back here. What's he doing back here? There we go. But, I would kind of like the idea of having a couple spots that have the... whatever I want it to be. No more than 4. Like, 4 would be the most. I used my grapple for no reason there, and that made me reset. Oh, we're going. Oh my gosh, look at them all. You go away. Yeah. I just wanted one done, but kind of wish it was its own separate medal so that I could do that and wear that medal around and people could keep a distance because of the insanity I am exhibiting. I'm actually having trouble with the metal for the 1,000 Void Erosion purchase because it just don't go in there enough. But I'm playing for fun, so it's okay. I just think maybe when the entire community is saying, yeah, no, we're not going to do that challenge, it's might have something wrong with the challenge. I would think at those dev meetings, there's some guy kind of sitting there just hoping nobody brings it up. I thought they'd like it. Yeah, 50 slots. Yeah, guns come with some of them, so you don't have to spend a full 50, but it's like 900 and some catalysts for a medal. No. It's funny, I was talking with Nades and Napalm, and we were talking about the season inversion with Malevolent going to be losing those extra cogs when the seasonal update, or when we switch seasons. It won't be there anymore. So he was saying how he was kind of reluctant to invest in it, and I'm like, you know, I usually forget that I take that off sometimes, and still pretty darn good, so... At least we didn't get teleported. Can't aim. Do not freeze me. Oh, oh no! We are nimble, folks. We are nimble. Not doing my job here, though. There we go. Sorry, guys. I fell... It's a lack of handrails. Yeah, 20 to 30 would be way more reasonable. But honestly, there's been very few times that I've tried to do a build where I wasn't just, you know, 1 or 2 module slots off. So it wasn't that big of a problem. Yeah. I figure they'll change it. I was working hard on the support requests, trying to help people out, and I was at like 104 or something like that. Answered out of the 500 they wanted, and then they ended up changing that medal down to like 100. Which it wouldn't give me credit for the 100 I had. It made me do 1 more in order to unlock the medal. I figured out it was 50. They dropped it from 500 to 50. And it showed me up at 49. So that definitely kind of soured me on doing too many of those high-level medal requirements. But I think eventually I will get bored enough. No, I'm not gonna get that bored. I'll be content to let those go. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking just the effort you'd have to put in to get that many blueprints to make that many catalysts. Holy cow. Yeah, at least the enemy slows down too. So. Afraid of getting it done, man. Only enough for 2. Got 135 cats in your inventory? Good on you. I do not have that many. I'm actually in the teens, I think. I was out of it. Come on, man. Starting to feel bad for these Vulgus, man. Yeah, I do one a day. I'll usually, the first time I log in, I try to remember to run over there and get it going. Occasionally I'll be like surprised, like, oh, hey, look, you don't have any neural circuits, or you need some murky stuff before we can do this. Stopped doing Void Vessel, so that's where I got most of the parts. I didn't even realize it, that Void Vessel was so good for that. I was like, holy cow, why do I have so much of these materials? And that stinking macro, Jill. Oh, I got those. I have thousands of those because of the sheer bad luck I've had farming outposts. That Echo Swamp one was the one that did me in, man. That one was like, oh, you want a pattern? Not today. Wow, that scared me. It caused some issues. Are you just falling off the edge? Yay. Oh. Gotta start playing Valby more too. Sorry, I'm just drifting off there. Gotta definitely start playing Valby. Used to love her. Kind of moved on. But yeah, we're definitely going to get back. Alright, low budget. That's going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to take us back to Albion real quick. Appreciate the runs though, dude. That was awesome. I'm getting through this stuff super fast. If anybody's never heard of him, Low Budget Gaming runs a great channel. Has a lot of informative. Gets more and more in depth than I do. I'm just more casual about that stuff. But I'm more charming than he is. But yeah, he has a great channel. A lot of information on there. So definitely check him out if you get a chance. But as for me, I think I'm going to clean up the mess that's in my inventory. And we're going to call it a night here. So, GG's, buddy. GG's. Really appreciate it. All right, folks. That's going to be it for us tonight. Again, you know, yep, thank you too, man. Let's take a look at that recruit thing. Bye-bye. Somebody accidentally was typing. Somebody just said yes. So I put up a post here, said, does anybody need help with anything? And this guy says normal. And then this guy says yes. Who are you? Mastery rank 1. Wow. Brand new player. Hold on. Now, let me actually click on things. Good God. Oh my gosh. Let's take the cap locks off so I don't look like an idiot. So this is why I'm not a good PC gamer. Also, I got my keyboard pushed back way far. Oh my gosh. I paid a price for that message. Yeah, I did. I know, Glenn. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I would be real reluctant helping this guy out. Nothing against him. Not being mean. But you're level 1. Experience the game. I'm just going to ruin it for you. I mean, I'd have to go melee everything just to make any of that stuff. Like, you know, that's like Kingston. Normal Kingston. So nothing against him. But I would be reluctant to do that. However, there is one aspect of helping somebody out that's like brand new. And I kind of mentioned it earlier. There's just so much stuff in this game right now. And they do a great job of providing you that information. Everything in this game is explained. You just don't know where the hell to find it. And some of it doesn't make any sense. So that guy there, he's got a lot going on. And he's definitely got a lot to learn. Like there's a lot of information in front of him. So me being there to just cut through everything, gonna kind of be rough. But the information value would be huge, and that would actually be a good thing to go in there and just be like, ask questions. I'd almost be tempted to go in there, and it would, I don't know if it would matter. Go in there and then the first weapon I get as a drop, equip it, even though it's going to be a level 1 blue or level 5 blue, just so, you know, we aren't Last Dagger with 5 cores and perfect rolls cutting through the bogus for him. But yeah, there would definitely be some value of just being able to sit there. It, you know, even at my point where I've got thousands of hours in this game, there's still stuff I don't understand, still stuff I don't know. There's modules I've never even tried. And, you know, it's just a lot of information. When you think about that, a new player's got the campaign. Then they've got Void Vessel, Void Erosion Purge, Abyss Fights, Sigma Sector, Infiltrations, Invasions. They got to figure out what inversion reinforcement is. They're going to have to learn what the modules are, what they do, how to advance them, all that basic stuff that we've, you know, veteran players have all been through. Imagine everything all at once. Wow. But unfortunately, it is too late for me to be of that level of assistance. So if he'd have been on earlier, might have given a shot at that. But you know, I think back to an instance I had a person who was, we were going in, it was a player, we were going in against Deathstalker. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name. Going in against Deathstalker, and before we went in, I'm like, do you have a shield build? And he's like, no, a buddy of mine who plays this a lot more than me said that shields are useless. And it's funny because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, you know, months ago, I remember saying the exact same thing. I'd look at a piece of equipment that would drop and it would be like max shield plus whatever. And I'd be like, who cares? Shields just disappear. And I didn't realize that, you know, I'm running around with minimum amount of shields. So every time I step into, you know, the flame remains of one of those fire spitters or something, my shields are completely gone. So I just assumed they were crap. I didn't realize that you'd need to have a butt ton of shields. And if you did, then it definitely made a difference. So I helped him out, and we made a good shield build. We went in with Deathstalker, and he was like, man, I'm unkillable. And I was like, you're not unkillable, but it's going to take some work to get you down. So, you know, it's just no matter how long you play this or what you do, there's always something to learn. I could just imagine 145 crap. Could just imagine what it would be like to walk in here and say, all right, here's everything. It would be rough. So we're good here. I guess I could get that, but I really don't like that color. This is the main thing I wanted, and this here as well. I like to keep these at 20. Apparently I like to keep these at 221. But I think 20 is more than enough for anything I'm going to be using. And we could always just make more if we really had to. So we're going to go ahead and purchase these guys just to get the numbers up. Don't know if they're going to be worth anything or not. Usually these shape stabilizer forms are a pretty safe bet. There should be something. I don't think I'll need it. I've got so many things already, but I just like having it. Makes my head feel good. So there you are. All right, we're done with that. Oh, and look, I made great use. Now I still haven't bought this stuff, but we have gotten all of the frozen one skins, and we are working on the finishing up the pain giver. We only have 2 more to get, so then those will all be done. And that was having them double lottery drops last night was awesome. So anywho, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm getting sleepies. So thank you for tuning in. Low budget, if you're still hanging on there. Appreciate the runs, dude. That was really awesome. Check out his channel. Just do a quick search, Low Budget Gaming. And yeah, otherwise, we'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope and pray that a better method of co-op play and reasons come into the game. With this wall crasher, there's a possibility, but the thing is, it's just going to be that fight. You know, it's just going to be wall crasher that we care about. I'd love to go through more of this, but anyway, on that note, as always, I'll see you out there. Take care, everyone.